Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. So I have two samples here from the House of Kayali. They just released 4 new perfumes from this Oudgasm collection. I tried them all briefly in store, and there's 2 that I was most interested in. So there's Tobacco Oud and Rose Oud, and then the 2 that I have here are Cafe Oud and Vanilla Oud. So I've had this on my skin just once. I've only worn it once, so it's just my first impressions of these. I haven't checked any reviews or any notes on these, so yeah, I'll just give you guys my quick thoughts on these ones. Let's start off with Vanilla Oud. Okay, honestly, I can barely smell the oud in Vanilla Oud. This scent is mostly a vanilla scent, which is very creamy, soft, powdery. And I also get a noticeable coconut note in here as well. I have no idea if coconut is listed in the notes, but for me, it's a sweet and delicious gourmandy vanilla coconut. And then in the background, I do get some kind of woody smokiness that comes out more as it dries down, but it's not a very prominent oud note at all. Now with oud, it's something that I have to be in the mood to wear. Oud can be sometimes very challenging, especially that barnyard oud, which sometimes I enjoy. The one scent that comes to mind that is probably the most barnyardy that I've ever smelled is Oud Infini from Dusita, and I have a small travel size of it. I think it's now discontinued. A viewer slash friend of mine gave it to me. Thank you so much if you're still watching. But that kind of oud, the barnyard oud, is so pungent and strong, and it can knock you out, I think. But there's also something very charming about that kind of oud. The oud in here is nothing like a barnyard oud at all. For me, it's mostly just like a earthy, dark, woodsy note that smells a bit smoky. So I don't even get a rubbery kind of note in here as well. Sometimes with oud, I smell rubber or a burnt rubber. I don't even smell that as well. So the oud in here is very, very, very toned down. It's a very wearable vanilla coconut gourmand. I think it's very wearable. Maybe on other people, the oud is more prominent, and I've only worn it once, so I do need to test it more and to see if that oud note comes out more. But in this one, it's very, very subtle. Sometimes I don't even think it's there. And mostly for me, this is a warm, cozy, creamy vanilla, creamy coconut. It has like this dark kind of feeling to it, maybe like almost like a gothic gourmand kind of scent. And I think it's a very wearable and pleasant scent. I'm not sure if I need this one in my life, probably not, but I think it's pleasant, and I think it's definitely worth a test, and it's mostly a vanilla coconut scent for me. So that's Kayali Oudgasm Vanilla Oud. Now I'll just pull up the notes here quickly. Okay, so it's Vanilla Oud 36 Eau de Parfum Intense. The main accords are sweet, vanilla, musky, powdery, oud, warm, spicy, woody, balsamic, amber, and lactonic. So lactonic is the last accord here of the main accords, and I'm definitely getting that milky kind of creamy feeling in here for sure. I'll show you guys quickly what the bottle looks like. So it does look like the other ones in the collection, just in a nice black bottle. So the notes in here are Top notes, praline, saffron, pear. Middle note, Bulgarian rose. Base notes, vanilla sugar, white musk, cashmere wood, oud, and oak moss. Pleasant, nice, sexy, dark, sweet, gourmand, smoky, woody, and milky. So let's move on to the cafe oud. So cafe, when I hear that in perfumes, I'm automatically thinking of coffee and coffee beans. I really, really enjoy coffee notes and coffee perfumes. By the way, my scent of the day here is still on my desk. It's Coffee Addict from Theodoros Kalotinis. Eau de Parfum, very affordable, strong coffee scent. Probably the best budget niche coffee scent out there. And actually one of the best coffee scents in general, literal, realistic coffee scents that I've ever smelled. So that's my scent of the day. Now back to Cafe Oud. Let's smell this one. All right. So this one, just like with the vanilla oud, the oud for me isn't the main note. This actually to me smells very rosy, like a rosy floral scent. And when I first smelled this, it did remind me of a few other scents. Noir de Noir, the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose, and also a little bit of the Intense Cafe from Montal. So it doesn't smell exactly like any of those, but a combination of those three is what I'm getting in Cafe Oud. Coffee beans is not something I'm really thinking about when I smell this, but I can kind of picture it if I try hard, maybe in the background. So we have this big bouquet of roses, which is very like a deep, dark red color in a big vase, giving off this earthy, smoky, rich, and deep scent. And then in the background, maybe we have a cup of coffee brewing, giving off a little bit of this coffee bean smoke kind of scent, which is very, very nice. I think of the three that I mentioned, it's probably closest to Noir de Noir from Tom Ford, which I really, really enjoy. It also reminds me of the dupe of Noir de Noir, which is the Armaf Club de Nuit for women, if I'm not mistaken. And I used to own that one a while ago. And I remember when I talked about that one, it also reminded me of like a dark chocolate kind of scent. So it's a very pleasant scent, this Cafe Oud. I kind of wish that the coffee note would be more noticeable. But then again, I've only worn it one time, apart from smelling them in the store. So of the two, I probably would choose the Vanilla Oud. I really like that sweet coconut vanilla gourmand thing going on. Really, really nice. And the Cafe Oud is also really, really nice. And quickly with a tobacco oud, I thought it was nice as well. And the rose oud, it was pretty much an empty tester, so I had like 1/2 spray that I could smell from it. So I didn't get much of an impression of that one. But yeah, I think they're all pleasant based on what testing I've done so far. Now I'm going to quickly check the notes for Cafe Oud. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, so it's Cafe Oud 19, and the main accords are fresh, spicy, coffee, oud, rose, vanilla, citrus, musky, powdery, aromatic, and sweet. Notes listed in the top are cappuccino, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes, geranium rose. Base notes are oud, vanilla, white musk, and patchouli. And I'm going to scroll down. Okay. So I went down to the section where it says this perfume reminds me of. And the first one listed there is Noir de Noir. The second one there is Atelier Cologne right here. Atelier Cologne Cafe Tubrosa, which I have owned in the past and I really enjoy that one. Those were my quick thoughts. If you guys have tried this collection, which is your favorite, which is your least favorite, do you get a lot of oud out of them? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.